Morris, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? We're starting right now. We're starting right now, bro. My name's Michael McCrudden.
My name's Kevin Morris.
And this is
King of Fame.
With a 2, not T-O. Even though we're from Toronto, it's I don't know what we're thinking.
Can't do 6, too much Drake stuff.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so what's going on this week?
We are coming off actually our 1-month anniversary. So speaking of the births for us, it was also the birth of Stormy Webster, I believe, which is Travis Scott's last name. So we finally seen the birth of Kylie's baby. She came out of nowhere this weekend, just totally took over Super Bowl weekend entirely. So
yeah, it was crazy. Like the Super Bowl was on and her video was going viral, and well, I guess them Kardashians, they can really take the limelight off of anything.
They plan everything perfectly. Kris Jenner, I don't know how she does it, but every time it's always just done even well. And either induced or not, but the timing is perfect.
What they did mess up, I think they messed up on the name. Stormy. Currently there is a porn star that slept with the president, allegedly, named Stormy. Like, is that who they were inspired by?
Apparently some 70s girl, but who knows? It could be anything, but either way, it's just, I think it's the most, like, it's different from every other name in Chicago and everything, but I think everyone's expecting Chloe to have, like, the most normal name of them all and just totally bombshell.
Ben.
Ben, Susan, something normal. Mark, please.
Yeah.
So,
Stormy Webster.
Stormy Webster.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with someone named Stormy. It's like almost like a stripper name. I don't know. I don't know. We're talking about an
Let's wait 18 years for that.
Yeah, we gotta wait a while to figure that one out. I'm just saying. A porn star or a stripper, in my opinion.
Speaking of Instagram takeovers, though, we saw Will Smith do a cover of Jaden Smith's video.
Yeah.
For Icon.
Big Willie's back.
Yeah, I think he's clearly good already. Within like 3 months, he's become the Instagram god at this point. I think everybody's always waited for him to do this, and I think he's just not even a newbie style, just entirely just made everyone's life every time he comes on.
He spent one weekend with Lily Singh. I know they did a collab for his movie Bright.
Bright, yes.
And then since then, he's been blowing up with video after video. Did you see him getting ready for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, he's his team, Philadelphia, so it obviously worked out well.
Yeah, he did an amazing, and he wasn't even there. He was in a hotel room.
But he's still able to capitalize it entirely. So
he's so charismatic too. He does all these pep talks and telling you how to overcome adversity and like giving you life coaching via Instagram and like. Who else you want to hear it from? Will Smith's the man.
I think he's part of everyone's childhood, past, present, and future at this point. So, plus his kids is coming up. So
a girl in my office screamed, "I wish he was my dad."
I think he's ironically become Uncle Phil. Oh. The way Uncle Phil, everyone always thinks Uncle Phil is their dad. He's entirely just embodied that himself now.
Yeah.
So it's all full circle at that point.
All right.
But speaking of people who are doing it for the culture, we've seen Drake be very Colin Kaepernick this last week. While filming God's Plan in Miami, I believe.
Yeah.
He actually is on a donating spree. Just literally went to school, said he's gonna make uniforms for them next time he's swimming there for the high school team next year. He also bought out a whole grocery store for everyone there. Spent like $50,000 just buying everyone's groceries. It is like
that's a lot of food.
Yesterday he bought someone a car. So I'm like, in my head, I'm looking at it where like he probably got the budget for God's Plan, which is like obviously number one. I don't think he planned on making a huge video, but I guess he got a big budget from Apple, no doubt. And then he just decided to donate to the school and just take all the budget from the rest of it and just put it in donate.
So that's just like what Blink-182 did with Rockstar, but they went with homeless people to strip clubs.
Yeah. Drake came with a bunch of kids in high school, so.
Yeah, well that's the best way to do it, I think. Like the money goes around, the amount of press you get, right?
The PR is insane. Everyone's talking about it, so including us, as you can clearly see, so.
Yeah.
I think it's just.
That's God's plan.
Yeah. 6 God's plan. That's what
about when he comes back to Toronto? Like, there's a few people out here freezing their butts off. It's -6.
Well, a couple weeks ago, he did a donation thing with Masai from the Raptors and did a whole ambassador thing where he's gonna buy a whole bunch of basketball courts and stuff. So I think this has all been a part of his plan.
He also put this city on the map, so I guess he's done enough.
As you know. So.
All right.
But if we focus on that, next is Cardi B, who finds herself ironically in trouble. I guess, because as we know, she is her bloody shoes. She's clearly a blood. If you follow the path of how she goes.
Yeah.
But she clearly has lately got in trouble with the Crips in LA. So now, since she has to go there tonight and perform.
Where is she performing?
I think at a club, a venue, I believe. But she posted a picture up the other day saying she doesn't like wearing blue. And as we know, between Crips and Bloods, you don't say that at all. Wow. I mean, that's why with stuff like Cardi, we've seen he changes the name of the actual song. It should be Cartier, but it's obviously Barty. So that the whole thing is they don't say C's.
Wow.
So see her now. Well, she has beat up security tonight. We'll see how that goes.
I want to see what these threats are.
No, I think some hood people were like, no, she can't rock with us at all today. So we'll see what happens. But I think the Bloods will come out too. So who knows what can happen? Yeah. So now this girl who stayed hood. It might actually bring the hood to her status, and it might not be the best solution. We'll see what happens though. Cardi
B received a stream of threats on a post from Crips throughout the country. One comment made it clear that she needs to watch her back with her upcoming travels to the West Coast for NBA All-Star Weekend.
Yes.
I'm Cardi B. This will not be accepted. Don't come to LA. Another expounded even further on the potential danger. Now why you go and do this fuck shit, Cardi? This is literally West Coast suicide.
It's
Bitch,
bad enough.
Better get neutral.
It's bad enough she's from the East Coast already. So the idea that she's done this is just,
I'm glad she's actually very accessible. Like when she was here in Toronto,
yeah,
she was actually just at a French fry truck on Front Street, and my buddy was like,
"Hey,
Cardi B."
Yeah, I saw that. I remember seeing that.
And she's like,
because she keeps it so real.
My friend made a video of you on YouTube, and that kind of made her, oh, really? And then he's like, before they're famous, and she was like, I know that video. And then he's like, can I get a photo with you? And she's like, sure. But that's how accessible she was.
She's just nice like that. She's hood, but nice. So it's just.
She's also very, my friend could have basically knifed her if he was someone,
Yeah, I think she trusts herself a lot. Maybe a little too much, but I think she's new. She's new to everything, but she's getting to the world of it and realizing that it's not as cracked up to be. And I think she's also being like almost because of us, we're watching through her. We're seeing someone new rise. The way her meteoric rise has been, that we're seeing how it goes down. And sometimes when people say the celebrity wasn't that good, for someone like her who's very real about it, I think she's exposing how much it really is not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, I was talking about I don't want to be as famous.
Yeah,
it's not
especially now.
They had Jim Carrey reply or something. They put up her saying, being famous isn't what I thought it would be. I feel like I've sold my identity to the world. And Jim Carrey went up. Someone compared it to what Jim Carrey had said, which was,
we're seeing a pattern.
Everyone could be rich and famous to figure out that it's not. It doesn't give you what you need. If say there's other issues you need to fix, and fame and fortune won't fix it.
And she tries her best to stay very, very hood, but it's not entirely.
She's America's sweetheart. She can't be that hood anymore.
She might. That is true. You saw the Grammy just totally dominate the whole thing. So
yeah,
she's still. I think at this point we've seen her be her worst, so no one's looking at her like, what else can she do bad? I think she has by default clean card.
What I'm really enjoying is as hip hop is dominating and taking over Hollywood, these very white, polished presenters like Little Uzi Vert at the Grammys got interviewed and they're like, "What are you most excited about, Uzi?" And he's like,
"It's not the BET Awards."
Yeah,
it's not the BET
He's
Awards.
Like, "Bitch, leave me alone." It was cool.
Even today, the Philadelphia Eagles, which is still always late for, the Philadelphia Eagles parade today. One of the announcers was doing Bodak Yellow.
Oh yeah, the white lady. Yeah.
I'm like, the level of crossover and mainstream she has done is just insane. In fact, they're literally singing the whole verse and blurting out the N-word. So it's like the idea that they're okay with saying that and still knowing it's there. Hilarious.
There's a lot of white people need to know the line.
Yeah, but they're not saying it.
Shouldn't cross. Another thing, actually, just because we're on this topic, doing a lot of online culture like Uganda Knuckles, Tide Pods, these are internet memes. But during the Super Bowl, we saw mainstream media try and get in on meme culture. They produced this selfie kid, spectacle, and then Good Morning America and the Today Show, and everyone's going, "It's a meme!" And everyone on the internet's like,
"No, it's not.
You perpetuated it. It's not ours. It's not the internet's." It
became entirely manufactured. Like you saw, right after the interview, right after the kid was done performing with Justin Timberlake. 2 seconds later, you see him 2 seconds up the stairs. Just Good Morning America has a microphone in his face. So like the idea of being like they're trying to make it happen, like they're trying to make fetch happen, but it's not happening.
That kid actually DM'd me today. I swear to God, he's like, "No one knows my actual Instagram. Can you tell everyone?" And it is Alex Selfie Kid.
Yeah, so
I think so. Let me double check.
But that kid blew up. And I can imagine his week at school this week was just insane to think about.
Yeah,
but
that was the biggest video I had this week was Selfie Kid. My God.
We gotta capitalize what we can. But no, it worked out well. I think it was a meme in its own way, but not entirely.
My bad. Ryan, the Selfie Kid on Instagram.
Yeah.
Go and follow him. He's now got 60,000.
Shout out to Timberlake. That was the one memorable thing about that performance. Timberlake, again, I think Joe Budden said it best. Nobody should go to the woods that he was in. So,
one more thing I want to talk about is this Black Panther review. It was sitting at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. So like certified fresh, the best ever. Until one reviewer decided that they thought, it's not perfect. And this reporter hails from the Irish Independent.
Yeah, it's clearly just someone clearly wanting to be the #1 troll because everyone knows if everyone's going on it and it's not a bandwagon, everyone's supporting it. The one person who doesn't go with it is clearly going to be just promote themselves.
I love that it's an Irish guy. It's almost like he was like, I didn't see one redhead. I didn't. Yeah.
It's ironic that they're arguing about not getting represented in a movie that's not geared for them. Yeah. So and I feel like they're trying to pressure a movement as if it's like force something. It's like it's not forced. It's just a movie that is not entirely for you. But
the guy's review actually went on to say that there was nothing bad with the film. It was absolutely fantastic, a huge milestone for Marvel films. But that they said that it was trying to be bigger than itself. That was his takeaway. Yeah. Whatever.
I'm sure Black Twitter's gonna go after him, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a serious issue with that.
I'm trying to see what other films have gotten 100%. Paddington 2. Well, it's not out yet. OJ Made in America got 100%. That was really good. And Nas, Time is Illmatic.
Yeah, it's very, and Citizen Kane apparently too. Like all these like really, it's really a major movie to get like 100. But I think it's gonna do crazy numbers, and I think people are still underestimating how much it's gonna do. They're saying it might get 150 million this week, so or next week. Sorry, but
damn it.
Yeah, I know I got my ticket, so I'm ready to watch this movie. I've been waiting forever.
I'm going to Vegas. I was supposed to make a Michael B. Jordan before they're famous and a Chadwick, what's his name?
Chadwick Boseman and Lupita Nyong'o. So that's why it's coming next week, because next week's gonna come out. So you think you're good?
It's coming out next week?
Next week.
Oh, perfect.
So we're good.
Boom! All right, guys, that's everything for this video. My name is Michael McCrudden.
I'm Kevin Morris.
And we have an Instagram account made for this series. What's it called?
Claim to Fame Official.
Claim to Fame Official with the number 2. So be sure to give us a follow over there. And Kevin's putting all sorts of content. You're like Complex News on there.
I try to be.
Like 90 uploads a day.
A little bit over that, so yeah.
More than that?
A little bit, yeah.
What? I've never seen it.
I think I started last week and I'm already at 600 posts, so wow. Yeah.
So yeah, and he's keeping you up to date all throughout the week on everything that's going on in the news and media. So be sure to check us out on Instagram as well. Thanks for supporting us by watching this video. My name is Michael McCrudden.
I'm Kevin.
See you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.